Okay, so hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'll be updating you guys on what's been happening in my life. So it's like a live update, and yeah, as you guys can see right now, I'm currently just packing my breakfast in these beautiful containers that I got at Mr. Price's home. And I'll be getting into a live update with you guys a bit later on. So yeah. Okay, hey guys, you guys will be getting ready with me as I also give you guys a live update on what's been happening in my life. And yeah, just basically that, just a little let me get into this. A lot of people have been asking me why I've been MIA, like where have I been, on Instagram, on WhatsApp. People have been asking me, so I just want to get into that a little bit and just give you guys like a quick life update as to where have I been, why was I so quiet. I think firstly, it's due to medical reasons, health reasons, that's why I've been quiet. And secondly, I just wanted time to myself. I just wanted to be with myself, with my thoughts, reflecting on my life and just taking it all in, because it's been a lot, guys. It's been a lot. When I say it's been a lot, okay? All right, so this is the sunscreen that I use every sunscreen lotion. It's UVA and UVB protected, water resistant, light and non-sticky and non-greasy. This is the I hope you guys can see. Yeah, this is the sunscreen that I'm using, right? So I'm just getting ready to go out with two of my girlfriends. Okay, so quick life update. Where have you been? No, literally everyone has been asking me this. My friends, well, not my friends really, but like my friends, colleagues, ex-colleagues, like people that are literally active on social media that know me. They just like, ciao. Fine, where have I been? I have been I literally wanted to do my eyebrows without even like applying this thing on. I have been, yeah, like I said, medical reasons, and also just like taking it all in, like reflecting on my life and everything that I want to do, you know, everything that's been going on, and just taking it all in, guys. Basically just choosing to be, you know, by myself and with my thoughts, you know. That's also fine, you know, that's okay. That's okay. Because I'm such a people's person, like I feel weird about it. I feel so weird that I've been MIA, you know, and people also feel weird. You know, I just hope this lace is laid right now because I don't have time anymore. I'm so late. All right, let me just get some. Be back. I just went to go get some lip therapy because my lips are dry, very dry. So yeah, so it's due to medical reasons and due to the fact that I wanted time to myself, you know, and I felt bad for it. Actually, I felt bad because a lot of people were like booking appointments, hey, can we meet, hey, can we this, can we that, and I'm not even like available, and I'm like, oh, so bad, because now people probably think I'm like avoiding them or whatever the case is, and that's not even the case actually. Oh, sorry for these crusty nails, child. Like my nails are so crusty right now, but yeah, we keep it moving. All right, let me just do my eyebrows. So yeah, man, medical reasons, right? So we're gonna backtrack this thing to January 2022. I went to the gynecologist because I was just suffering from bad period pains, right? And at the time I wasn't expecting anything, you know. I always had bad period pains and I've always done research about it, like just to figure out what's wrong, you know. And while I was doing my research, I just figured like I came across a thing called endometriosis, and I was like, you know what, I'm starting to feel like this thing is a bit more serious and I need to get it checked out and I need to figure out what's going on with my body, you know. So where is this thing? I went to the gynae with my mans. Actually, he was like, you know what, I'm coming with you. And I was so awkward about it because at first I was like, yeah, cool, sure, because it wasn't the first appointment I went with him to a gynae with, like to a doctor or gynae. Like he's always been there for some of the appointments that I've had in the past, but this one was kind of weird because he actually went into the examining room with me, and I wasn't expecting that because like it was our first time, right? It was our first time going there together, so I was like a bit like, oh, this man go and see me while another man is touching me. That's how I felt. Okay, all right, let me just, oh, you know what, let me just tie this thing all the way up because I can't right now and I'm feeling so hot actually. This light is hot. Fine. So then yeah, we went to the gynae. This was early Jan 2022, and he was there with me. He was like, no, I just want to give you like moral support, you know. And I'm like, all right, showcase, let's do this. Hey, and then as we get there, we're sitting at the reception waiting to be called in, right? So we just like proper sitting at the reception, waiting to be called in, right? By the doctor, of course. And then I went to the bathroom, and then I'm just like, you know what, let me just go to the bathroom, because yeah, I gotta pee. So as I come back from the bathroom, I'm like, babe, I need to talk to you. He's like, what's up? I'm like, I can't do this. Literally, I'm like, I can't do this. He's like, what? I'm like, I can't go in the room with you. He's like, what? No, why? I'm like, just because, like, I I don't feel comfortable. I don't wanna go in with you. Helang. This guy is probably thinking, I'm crazy, you know. He's like, okay, babe. But like, I came all the way to be with you. Yeah. So why would you want me to not come in? And then I'm like, okay, you know what, Nomfundo, you're being silly. You're honestly being silly. Yes, there's a first time for everything, but you're just being awkward and you're being childish. And then I was like, okay, fine, let me just go in with this guy. Like let's go in, babe. Fine. As we go inside, the doctor's asking me, okay, fine, what's wrong? You know, what's going on? What's up? I'm like, yeah, I'm here for an annual checkup. And then also, guess what? My periods are giving me nightmares. They are really bad. They are like really, really bad. Like I've got bad period pains. The pain is excruciating. Please tell me what's wrong with me. I don't know, because I'm just tired at this point. I am ready to take my womb, my uterus out and just put it there and carry on with my life, because that's how bad the pain is. Like I'm so done. And he's like, no, it's fine, don't have to worry about that, let's just check it out and see what's wrong, you know. All right, then we go in. What am I looking for? And then we go in, right, in the examining room, and I'm like still a nervous wreck, because I'm like, oh, my man is gonna see me while I'm like naked in front of another man. And it's just awkward, you know. I don't know, for me it just felt awkward, right? Two men looking at my vagina at the same time. Wild. So as I said, he is checking, he's just going in and he's telling me he doesn't see anything wrong, right? Because he was using a scan, right? So he's just scanning like over my womb, and then he's like, no, you're fine. And then he's like, okay, let me just put it in my fingers so that I can see, I can feel what's going on, right? So because as we're looking through the scan, everything looks normal, right? So he puts his finger inside and I'm just getting uncomfortable, you know. I'm just feeling a bit uncomfortable, and I'm just like, you know, ouch the whole time. And then he's like, okay, no, definitely you do have endometriosis. Maybe stage 2, stage 3, because we can't really see it now because you're not on your period. That's another thing. I wasn't on my period, so he wasn't able to like check properly. You could see, where is this pain coming from exactly, because I wasn't on my period at the time, you know, so it wasn't exactly visible or present at that time. Okay, fine. After examining me, so he's like, okay, before we do like a full diagnosis and figure out what's wrong with you, we need to do a couple of tests, you know, and see what's wrong, right? Basically went in like with a lot of technical terms as to how we're gonna try and sort this out. And then I don't want to get into that because that's not what this video is about. This video is just about in general why I have been M.I.A, and I'm just going back to where it all started. So there was Jan 2022, and I'm just going to go back in and tell you, you know, why I decided to go back to the doctor and sort it out. So then we went home. I was freaking out. I was like, no, Mfundo, you're becoming of age. You're literally 25 years old, and you're literally past 25. You are approaching 30, child. You are literally approaching 30. You're becoming of age, and you need to take your health serious. You know, you need to figure out what's wrong, you know. And so then I didn't do like a follow-up. From there, I didn't really do my follow-ups, right? But I was freaked out, you know. But then I was like, oh, all these procedures that I have to do, because I have been doing some tests with previous gynaes, and they would tell me that they don't see anything wrong. So this doctor was like, nope, there's no way you're going to scream like that when I'm putting my finger inside of you. something is wrong. So we're gonna go all the way and do thorough tests, right? So I was kind of like dreading all of the tests that needed to be done. I was so busy at work. I was super busy with work and everything else, so I kind of like neglected that follow-up appointment. And this was, let me check, so this was now August, right? August, when I went on my annual leave. I said, you know what, because I've been dreading going to the doctor's appointment and sorting that out, trying to figure out what's wrong with me. Now that I am on leave, I might as well just make it medical leave and just focus on this chapter of my life, right? Focus on this chapter of my life and try to figure out what is wrong with me. And just, yeah, because when you check on Google, it will just give you no, you need to eat healthy, you know, if you've got bad period pains, you need to drink enough water, eat healthy, do that. And I was like, hella, these people. At this point, I had completely changed my diet, mind you. You know, at this point, I had completely changed my diet. You know, like, I am now drinking almond milk. I don't do dairy. I don't do a lot of sweets, you know, and it's hard, you know, literally just being so healthy. And then when I went back to the doctor in August, yeah, that was August, right? In August, we did a lot of tests. We did a lot of procedures to just try and like get a diagnosis, and, you know, get that cleared out, get it out of the way, basically. And then the doctor was just like, I am just so glad that you're taking your health this serious and you're putting in, you know, it was hard, guys. Like, let me not even lie to you. It was hard. Emotionally, it was hard. But I knew that, you know what, I need to do this. I need to get this done. I need to have it sorted out and figure out what is wrong with me. And then that was that, you know, I had to be on the low. Because emotionally I was unstable, and all the medication that I was taking was just taking its toll on me. Literally, I was like so done. I would have these pounding headaches where like I feel like I can literally just twist my head off and put it in the fridge, because that's how crazy my head was pounding. And I was just feeling a lot like, yo guys, forgive me, but this is too much talking and doing my makeup. It's not the easiest, right? Okay, but that's fine. So my head is pounding all the time, and I'm emotional. Like, I'm an emotional wreck because of all the hormones in my body, and just trying to like treat this endometriosis. And, you know, just, it was a roller coaster. It was a roller coaster ride, you know. It was hard. It was really hard on me. So then I needed to take time to myself. I needed to take time to be with myself, to be with my thoughts, and to just basically take it all in, you know. Because I even remember my friend saying, no, don't be so hard on yourself. Like, you're so hard on yourself, you know. You just want things to be a certain way, and take it easy on yourself. And I did that. So yeah, I needed to just reflect a bit, you know, and calm down. You know, going to the doctors literally every other week, going into the doctor's office every other week for a checkup, for a follow-up. Oh, guys, I am tired emotionally. Yeah, I am. And so that was that. reflecting. So I guess that's where I've been, guys. I guess that's where I've been, really just trying to bring myself back to life after all of that, after the emotional, you know, drainage. Not the emotional drainage. Hey, when your body doesn't allow, it just doesn't allow, and you need to accept that, and you need to be okay with that. Like, yeah, you know what, my body is not there, and it's okay, you know. And a lot of times we just put this pressure on ourselves to be out there, to do things, and I needed to accept that, you know what, I'm not okay. And besides not being okay physically, I wasn't okay emotionally, which was the biggest thing for me, you know, because a lot of people didn't know what was wrong. So imagine if I'm talking to someone and I'm literally giving this person a hard time. I'm literally just like shouting and I'm being, you know, hormonal. They look at me like, you know, they look at me like, what's wrong with you? But like, really, I was just going through the motions of life and healing my endometriosis, and just literally trying to balance what I was feeling and balance what was happening in my life. If this shadow comes out looking crazy, you know what, it's not up to me, child. I tried. I mean it. And you know, it's not easy explaining to people what's wrong with you. I'm not feeling so well. What's wrong? Period pains. They like look at you like, whoa, what is that? They're like, wait, what? Are they that bad? Or they think, maybe they think, oh, you think you special. Like, everybody gets period pains. Like, why do you think you are special? You know? And I'm just like, nah, this is not normal. These are not the normal period pains that you guys know. This is like intense, you know. This is like intense. This is like, I can't go to work type of thing. This is like, I can't eat type of thing. It's bad. It's really bad. Like, I used to cry. And now, you know what, now my period pains are not as bad. Now I think I'm a bit better with that. You know, they're not as hectic as they used to be. They're really not, hey? They're really not. I think the only thing that I'm trying to overcome right now are the headaches. But those are also not bad because I have medication for it. And yeah. So it hasn't been an easy one, guys. It hasn't been an easy one. I don't want to lie to you. And also, me going to the gynae with my man for the first time, he went inside the examining room with me. It was awkward, but maybe I was a bit dramatic about it. But it was awkward. I don't want to lie. It's literally having two men look at your vagina at the same time. It was like, oh. It was awkward. But yeah, no. Now I'm just like, wow. I can't believe I overcome that. Now I'm just so okay with it. Like, I don't even mind. He goes in the room with me, you know, and I'm like, great. I'm like, not complaining. And then one thing about me, Kesana, I will make a big cut crease on the other side, and I'll make a smaller one on the other side. And it's not even, but so yeah, that's what happens. So yeah, that's what happened. I mean, and that's what happens actually when you go through medical problems and health problems. You just feel like shutting down and being by yourself, and you know, closing off on everyone else because you just don't want to be a victim. And besides, you not wanting to be a victim, you don't want to burden people with, you know, your problems. Especially with me, like I'm very much that person whereby I'll just feel like, nah, I can't cry. I can't really tell someone, hey, I'm going through the most, because I honestly just feel like everybody's going through their own things, you know. And that's the problem with me. Yeah, I just don't know how to cry and be and literally just be vulnerable, because I feel like, hey, this person is also going through their own problems, and here I am also going in with my own problems, and then I just close off. And then when I'm ready to come back and open up to you, I will. But then at that time, I probably would have healed from what I was going through, because I just don't want to be a victim. I just don't want to feel, you know, like you need to feel empathy for me, you need to feel sympathy for me. So I just go into that mode, and I'm just like, it's okay, it's not that deep, there are bigger problems in the world. And that's just how I do it. I don't know why, you know. That's just how I am. I just carry all my burdens on my shoulders, and then I'll just be like, nah, it's fine, you know. And I think that's maybe a lot of people just close off when it comes to figuring out what is wrong with them. They just don't like sharing. Yeah, I think that's the thing. We don't like sharing. I think that's the thing with this generation. We don't like sharing the downs, and we just like want to share the happy pictures, but really we're going through the most. And it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. Sometimes it's fine, you know. And that's what I learned about this journey. It taught me to not be okay and be okay with it. That's on period, child. Not be okay and be okay with not being okay. Fine. All right, let me go in with my concealer. You guys are going to literally see how I do my whole makeup. Okay, so that's basically what happened, you guys. I don't even remember where I was, because my battery was low. My camera battery was low. And I just hope people are just empathetic, you know. People need to be a little more empathetic to people that have bad period pains, because in most cases people will just look at you like you're crazy. And I swear to God, like I'll tell people, yo, ngikho right, nginama cramps kunjani kunjani, and people will be like, what? Literally be like, they think we are Zenzi, so they think, oh no, she's pretending, she's just trying to, like, you know, have it easy. And that's not the case. So I think that's also another reason why my man wanted to go inside with me, because he saw me, he saw me go through all those pains, and he just didn't understand. He would be like, nah babe, this can't be normal, you know. He saw all of that, he saw the struggle, and he was like, nah, this can't be normal, you know. Yeah, let's have it checked out. Let's see, you know. And I'm so grateful that he was there by my side every step of the way, you know, and checking up on me, you know. Are you okay, babe? You know, when is your next appointment? What's going on? Wah, 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 and all of that jazz. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for my friend also, who was also there with me, you know, throughout my doctor's appointments, who was also there. I won't mention her. I think she knows herself. I won't mention her name, because child, I don't like putting people on the spotlight like that, you know. Good. So yeah, that was the gist of it. That was the gist of it, basically, just going to my doctor's appointment and getting things checked out and getting things out of the way, just to know what's wrong with me, really. But yeah, it feels good to be back. Also, the likes, you guys are liking the video, you guys are, you know, literally engaging, which is amazing. Some people send me like a DM on Instagram, like, hey, I saw your video on YouTube, and I'm like, yes, that's me, honey. you know, because I really just wanted it to be a lifestyle show where I just literally share my lifestyle, share what I go through in life, whether positive or negative, you know, the ups and downs. We gotta share all of that, guys. We can't just keep it like, oh, everything is so perfect. No, siyagoisha, we go through things, and it's okay to go through things. It's okay to not be okay. You know that song, it's okay not to be okay. Sometimes it's hard, so follow your heart. Seeing is believing, dreaming is believing. I think it's something like that, something along those lines. And it's okay not to be okay. So yeah, man. And also my apologies to people that probably took offense when I said I'm not available, I can't do this, I can't do that, you know. My apologies, really. Sometimes it wasn't the fact that I don't want to do it. Sometimes it's just that I'm not feeling well, you know. And sometimes it's just that I didn't want to do it. And that's because emotionally it was texting. Emotionally, this was texting to me. And I hope no one is judging me. Hey, why you find the powder lapha? Why? You know how people get. You know how people be like, they be asking you, why this, why that, why this, and judging you. But you know what? I'm over that. I'm over that phase of caring what people say, caring what people think. So I'm here to create content and be lovely and be lively, and that's on me. Okay, that is on me. So I'm going in with the so I started showing you guys the makeup, but now I'm no longer showing you guys. Now I'm no longer sharing. I'm going in with the words. No. Yeah, I'm no longer sharing because I'm trying to speed up the process because my battery is gonna die now. So this is for my upper cheeks. You see that? Do you see that? Oh, already I'm seeing like a contouring going on because this is the color that I use for contouring. It's like a light brownish. It's like a light brownish because when it's like too dark, then it requires a lot of blending, and I am just looking for something light and nothing hectic, and then I just go in on my forehead. Oh, I love it when it does that to my forehead. It just makes me look like a chocolate brown queen. You know, I love when it does that to my forehead. Like it just, I think it's an essence compact powder. It's an essence compact powder. So it just brings everything together. Do you see that? Do you see that? Yes, child. Oh, I wish you guys can see because I feel like the camera is not doing me justice. It's not doing me justice. So then I also go in at the bottom there. I love how it just makes everything, you know, seamless. Like, I think it's one product, but I just use different products. And then I go in with my nose to contour my nose, child. Get that nose snatched. Get that nose snatched. Ooh. The way this lip is giving me drama today. It's giving me drama. Okay, then I'm gonna spray that out, and then I'm gonna go in with and I'm gonna put on my so I'm done. I'm done. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you guys really just took something out of it. You know, sometimes you just create a video and you think you're just creating a video, but you don't know who you might touch out there. You know, someone might be touched, someone might feel like, wow, I can relate. And yeah, that's just the whole point of this, the whole purpose of this. Because when I created this video, I was like, oh no, Fundo, like honestly, do you really want to share? Do you really think anyone cares? Do you really want people to know, you know, your struggles and what you've been going through? And will it even make a difference? Will anyone actually care? So I just hope that it touches someone out there, someone who thinks they're going through things alone, and you're not alone, girl. This thing is there, it's real, and you know, it's just a small community of women that have endometriosis, and they just think something is wrong, they're not normal, but it's real, and you're not alone, you know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys took a little something out of it. And yeah, bye.